we are just 100 days away from the FIFA World Cup taking over North America. Most of the games being played in the U.S., and while we won't see any Cup games here in Charlotte at Bank of America Stadium, we will see a tune-up game for the Americans on May 31st against Senegal. With all the buzz around the tournament and here locally with Charlotte FC, we called in a friend who's represented the Stars and Stripes before, and he's with Joey right now.
All right, how many more people have their finger more on the pulse of the sport of soccer? Some high praise than this guy, Taylor Twellman, now covering the sport extensively on Apple TV. But since we get you here in studio in the Queen City, it's only start to right to start with the MLS team. You get Charlotte FC. Look, they had high expectations heading into the year. You get back-to-back postseason appearances the past 2 seasons. Maybe not the best start that they want. You get a draw and then a loss on the road to kind of open up the season. From your look, from a different lens, what are you seeing about this current team and what you've seen through 2 matches?
Yeah, I do. I appreciate you saying lofty expectations because I agree with that, right? I think naturally when you build a house, you lay the foundation, and then you want to build the first story and the second story. And the question right now for Charlotte FC under Dean Smith, the foundation was laid. We can make the playoffs, but, and it's a big but, can you win trophies? Can you win stuff? And so the lofty expectation is whether or not they can be good going forward. We haven't seen that in the first 2 games. Right. And they lose a player in Malanda that now all of a sudden you look at it and say, can they defend? And they gave up 3 goals in the blink of an eye against the LA Galaxy. I still think Charlotte's going to be good, but I do think there's real question marks on whether or not they can score enough goals to be dangerous going the other way.
When I was just poking around online looking more into kind of some of the reaction from the team, maybe that was my first issue. I mean, if you talk to fans, they'll say burn the franchise down, season's already over through 2 matches.
I love fans.
They're awesome. I mean,
I love that.
Are there actually, though, when you do look at especially that back line, like, look, Tim Ream's not a spring chicken anymore. Privet looks at times pretty slow on that back line. Are there actual legitimate concerns for just the construction of that current roster, what they have there?
Yes, but on the other hand, I would say this summer's the biggest summer in Charlotte FC history because they may have 2 designated player spots open.
Right.
That's 2 superstars. The World Cup ends on July 19th, and then that transfer window opens. I'm not concerned. If Kessler gets healthy, him next to Ream, I think it's a legitimate center-back tandem, but it's more about the potential of what they could do this summer. I'm intrigued by Charlotte FC after the World Cup.
You talked about the summer. It's a busy summer for both international and domestic soccer. Obviously, Major League Soccer All-Star Weekend really is coming to Charlotte in July. How significant is that for a city like this with just being around Charlotte FC? You can see the passion there that they have. How
By the way, I brought
big
you a gift.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I think the MLS All-Star game coming here is massive. I think it's very important that people realize this is the biggest World Cup to ever happen, and it's going to be 48 teams. And when that ends July 19th with the World Cup final in New York, 10 days later, the All-Star game and the international spotlight will be on this city in Charlotte. You're going to have the likes of Messi and company coming here to play Liga MX in an All-Star game that is competitive, has an edge. I'm here today basically to say Charlotte's going to show up, and the world's going to see Charlotte in the brightest lights and in its best form. The skills competition the night before, brilliant, but this is more about Charlotte for me. Charlotte has surprised a lot of people about its fandom for sports, fandom for soccer, the home field advantage of Bank of America Stadium, and now they get to reap the reward of the attention that comes with the All-Star game.
Your playing career and all the accomplishments here in the States, it's well documented, it's well known. Obviously, with a sport as global as soccer is, it's so international. Do you have a favorite international moment playing outside of the country? I'm sure there's so many to count.
Yeah, I've had, listen, we just saw this with the U.S. women and men winning the gold medal in hockey in the Olympics. I don't think our country fully understands what it means to play for your country.
Yeah.
And we're in an interesting time of the country right now where everything's political. The only thing that brings people together is wearing red, white, and blue. So the 30 times that I played for the United States, the 6 goals that I scored for the United States, that will always stand out because you do something for something greater than yourself. Playing for your country is unlike anything else, and very few athletes get to do it. And if you ask any one of those men or women hockey players that just won the gold medal, they know what I'm talking about. So to answer your question, representing the United States on the international level, that's the greatest accomplishment you could ever have.
Taylor Twellman, kind enough to join us here in studio.
Thanks for having me, dude.
Expecting a very busy summer in the sport of soccer.
I'll probably be here in July.
Yeah, we'll see you then.
Yeah,
Thanks
okay, good.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.